we're going to play around with some abstract art. So start with your oil pastels. I'm kind of playing around with blocking in areas of color, so you can see they're like imaginary squares or rectangles that I'm filling in. And I'm just using maybe 3 or 4 colors in my space. Filling in. You can layer another color on top of one, but right now I'm just using orange and pink. You can pick the colors. It doesn't have to be exactly what I did. There's some yellow. See, they're kind of squares or rectangles of all different shapes, and I'm going to do that until I fill the whole page. When I add new colors, I kind of want to make sure that they're colors that might go together. And now I'm adding some dark blues in some areas and filling the rest of the white spaces. Add some dark lines every once in a while, just to kind of outline or go around some of those squares, imaginary squares and rectangles that we made. And then, so now you have a series of vertical and horizontal lines. And I'm filling in some other colors so it's a little heavier. My goal is to not have any white show, so I want to go back in and fill some things in. So now let's do a little blending with a tissue or a paper towel or your finger. And it kind of smooths things out, but it will lighten it and make it a little muddy. So we will go back in after we smooth some of these lines out and spaces out. And again, this kind of gets rid of the little white specks or spaces that you have throughout the thing. And now I'm coming back in with some more color, not all the same everywhere, but just adding some darker colors and heavier, pushing a little harder now and blending. Just kind of have fun with it. Use the colors you want. I blended some yellow in with the blue that made a nice green. You don't want to blend too much, but just enough. Coming back in with some of those darker lines again. Some are thick, some are thin. Just kind of work around the picture. And now the fun part starts. I found a little pen cap, and well, I lay in some darker areas first over top of the lighter areas, and then I find a pen cap or a paper clip or something, and you can scrape away marks, and it just kind of adds a texture to it. See where I see the color underneath when I scrape that dark blue away? Just kind of playing with it, scratching and adding to, and I'm going to end up with a really cool abstract design. So you pick the shapes you want, the colors you want, how you want to scratch it, and how thick you want the oil pastels to be. So you can just kind of work back into it, then scratch, then work back into it and scratch. Blend, some whites blending are nice. Have fun with it. Enhance it. You have nice little abstract drawing.